Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Command & Conquer Red Alert. It's time for some more expansion missions. Next up is going to be the Aftermath mission, Testing Grounds. The Allied pigs have developed a new weapon called the Chronotank. This weapon appears to share technology with their despised chronosphere, allowing it to chronoshift by itself. They're testing this new weapon on an island that rightfully belongs to the Soviet Empire. New weapon or not, this island will be ours. Establish a base and deploy your troops accordingly. The Allies have the advantage of a natural ridge barrier, but do not let it stop you. Let no trace of the Allies remain on our island. So, I mean, maybe this is a little out of place here, because it says the Chronotank is a new weapon, and we've encountered it in some previous missions. So I guess this isn't the perfect place for this mission narratively, but it's more difficult on the Soviet side to find good places to put all the expansion missions where they all fit together well. Because unlike the Allied expansion missions, where some of them actually are just straight up supposed to occur at certain points in the story, the Soviet missions appear to have mostly been put together without much rhyme or reason. They were just, fun ideas for missions, which is great. I don't have a problem with that. But it does mean it's a little harder to form a coherent narrative with them. So my apologies for times when I failed to make the narrative fit together perfectly on the Soviet side. Now, I don't remember this being an extremely difficult mission. I don't remember it being a super easy mission either. I think it is, well, by process of elimination, about middle difficulty. It's neither easy nor hard, then I guess it pretty much has to be medium. So you'll notice that there are various places that there's a bunch of rubble and debris where we cannot build anything. That's because chronotanks are going to appear in those locations, and it's to prevent us from being able to build structures there and mess up the chronotank appearance script. Okay, if they want to destroy that bridge, that's okay with me. There's other ways to get to their base. We started with only 4,000 credits, so because we don't have much money, I'm going to try to ramp up my economy. Hopefully I'm not going to get punished too hard for that with an early rush. But yeah, just an MCV, 4,000 credits, and no supporting troops. You do not get much to work with at the beginning of this mission. Wow, look at that hero go. Uh-oh. Chronotanks have appeared already. Okay. We may be screwed. I think we're probably screwed. I guess I'll try to see if I can hold them off with a flame tower and some infantry. They are bad against infantry. It's their weakness. Wow, I didn't realize they hadn't attacked that early, unless my scouting triggered it. Don't know if that's timing based or me entering a certain part of the map. Okay, that turret did not last. And they've got a ranger coming in, though I'm not too scared of that. Hey, you, keep harvesting. Just because you lost your refinery, there's a new one. Okay, one chronotank left. We may be able to recover from this, though we can't afford to let the construction yard fall, but it's going to take that ranger ages to kill it. I don't want to lose an ore truck. Okay, we managed to hold it. Wow, those guys are taking forever to destroy that bridge. Okay, so there was indeed an early rush, and from 3 chronotanks no less, which is actually a pretty strong and terrifying force when you have not really built much of anything. But we held it, just barely. And because we lost one of our refineries, our ore storage capacity is almost nil. Hence the need for a couple silos. Looks like they're preparing an attack of an infantry squad. Okay, War Factory, Tesla Coils, Radar Dome, Airfield. Hope that we actually get some proper air powers in this mission. Okay, I'm glad they finally destroyed that bridge so I didn't have to keep listening to that. Not only was that getting annoying, it was actually harder to tell when a legitimate attack was in progress with their constant firing. These guys are just standing around, so at least they're not rushing us. But we could handle 5 infantry if we needed to. The geography is kind of forcing me to build a very long base, which is awkward. It makes it harder to defend when it has that kind of layout too, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Going for the airfield next. Okay, 1 brave man. And an artillery. Alright, we got more than just 1 brave man. Okay, we have real attack incoming. Not good. Okay, but if they're going to drive in range of the flame tower, that helps. Okay, we held that attack too because it was launched in an utterly inept manner. Fortunately for us. Okay, airfield. And we can start making tanks. I'll put another refinery over here. Okay, yet another powerful attack. Well, I mean, not powerful, but, you know, there's enough there to be concerning when I've hardly... Okay, building the airfield. There's no way that timing was a coincidence. That had to trigger that chrono tank. Flame tower, flame tower, flame tower. Okay, this is dangerous. We have a lot of things we need to hold at once. Oof. Okay, no, chrono tank. Get the chrono tank first. It's a bit of a glass cannon. Though they're not super fragile. Okay, I don't want to lose any harvesters. That would be fairly disastrous. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, maybe you guys should concentrate fire. Just a thought. Now I'll go ahead and sell this so it doesn't block ore regeneration. Because I had it right next to an ore vein. Okay, your job isn't done. There's still an enemy left. Alright, we managed to hold that again. Whew. This mission is not going easy on me. What the heck? Again? I think that one was timing based. Okay, fortunately they're being idiots. Alright, now they're actually attacking in a meaningful way. So less idiotic. Man, their power output, or their damage output is impressive. Okay. Whew. Alright, so they're going to be spawning all around here. It might be worth putting a Tesla coil here. And maybe a flame turret to draw their fire, because if 3 of them appear and all focus on a Tesla coil at once, that Tesla will not last. And then I think I'm going to want another Tesla coil here-ish to hopefully cover this and this. I may have underestimated this mission when I rated it medium difficulty. It seems fairly tough. Although I did make things a bit difficult for myself by going for such an economic opening and not really focusing on defense. Oh, they tried an engineer rush. Sneaky so-and-sos. Okay, the situation is gradually stabilizing. No spy plane. They seem reluctant to give me the spy plane in a lot of these expansion missions. I'll admit it is very useful for free scouting. So I somewhat understand the motivation of taking... Okay. Hello, fellas. How you doing? Alright, that should hopefully cover the meaningful sides of my base. Excellent. Okay, and now another ore refinery for the east side of my base. Some scouts.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. At once. Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. At once.
See what they find.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Okay, my base is starting to feel kinda sorta secure. I don't think the enemy really does naval operations in this level, but I could be wrong, so I don't have a high degree of confidence in that particular assertion.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting.
Funds.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Alright, Tech Center, let's see what we have access to.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Ready and waiting.
Aha, we found the enemy's ore field.
Affirmative.
Useful.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I can probably start hitting them with economic harassment attacks right now, actually.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Okay, another chrono tank attack.
Construction
Where? Oh, it appeared up there. Okay, these locations as well. Everywhere there's a bunch of rubble are places where chrono tanks can potentially appear.
Construction option.
Okay, building a tech center provoked another one into teleporting in. A lot of different triggers that cause the chrono tanks to appear. What do we get access to? Just flamethrowers, no mammoths. Well, screw this thing then.
Structure sold.
Pointless. All it does is get us attacked. And grant access to a unit I don't care about in the least.
Affirmative.
Let's build some Tesla tanks. Not a lot. They'll probably just all get destroyed. I have enough damage tanks it might be worth a service depot, assuming they don't all get destroyed in the meantime.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, that was a quick response.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I think I'll just let you harvest in peace. Okay, let's lure them back to our base,
Acknowledged.
where a Tesla coil can help us kill them.
Unit ready. Construction option.
Mine layer.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Do not care.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
That's quite the army.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Select target.
This might at least reveal anti-air inside their base or something.
Unit lost.
Well, not going to have many tanks left to repair after this. Still,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think we are going to be able to destroy a fair amount of stuff with that Tesla coil.
Acknowledged.
Need to lure them into range of it.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sure I clicked on that guy.
Building.
I really poked the hornet's nest by attacking their harvesters, didn't I?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir.
I destroyed a lot of stuff, but I took quite some losses as well. I'd rather not lose that. Okay. I lost the one to the west. Did they teleport into two places simultaneously?
Building.
I think this is another mission that I have underestimated. Okay, they're going for the construction yard. That's a smart thing to attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Everything that I'm sending against them is just getting destroyed. Infantry. I need infantry to deal with this.
Structure.
Do not lose that. Do not lose that. Why did I get no infantry? What? Where are you going? We're dead. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I really underestimated this mission. Can I win from here with no construction yard? I'll try. Not particularly confident of winning from this position. Wow, yeah. Okay, I have changed my estimation of the difficulty of this mission. It is not medium, it is hard. This is a hard mission. Man, winning with no con yard is not going to be easy.
Building.
Yes, sir.
They have so many chrono tank attacks.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I thought a flame turret and a Tesla coil would be able to hold that western side. I was wrong. They just insta-killed that Tesla coil. They did not even care. And then they ignored the flame turret.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's not much value in
Unit ready.
bringing them back to my base now because I don't really have any defenses left to aid me. My Tesla coils are all dead,
Affirmative.
which means there's no need for these walls anymore.
Waiting for acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
I'll keep the infantry scattered around my base as a
Yes, sir.
little bit of defense.
Structure.
It's not much, but it's better than nothing.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Waiting for affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Don't bother with that. Let it regrow. Harvest from over there.
Vehicle
You two, everybody harvest from over there. I know it's far away,
Comrade. Affirmative.
but there's not really much in the way of better options. I guess I could be cheeky and harvest from the enemy's ore patch.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Why not?
Acknowledged.
Let's attack their harvesters some more too. That very much has the characteristic of a
Acknowledged.
gap generator, except it's not a gap generator. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is.
Acknowledged.
I thought the shape seemed perfect.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There, let's irritate them as much as we possibly can.
Sir. Acknowledged.
Select target.
Waiting.
Reinforcements
Acknowledged.
arrived.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
That was a pretty well-placed paradrop, if I do say so myself.
Report agreed. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
The added DPS of the Tesla tanks is very good. It's why of the Aftermath tanks, the Tesla tanks are one of the few I'm willing to... That's a lot of enemies. That's a whole lot of enemies. Okay, we'll do what we can. Alright, this fight's going incredibly favorably for us. Wow. That's incredible. Okay, I'm very happy with how that went. I was afraid we were going to get wrecked, but no. Not at all. Okay, yeah, so as I was saying, there's a reason Tesla tanks are one of the few Aftermath units I think are actually worth building. Them and mechanics, basically. Because the added DPS you get from having them is phenomenal, although their fragility is ridiculous. Okay, the enemy does have a navy, and I have no sub-pens, so hopefully that doesn't render the mission unwinnable. I guess I could build engineers and try to capture their con yard. It's basically the only hope I have of ever being able to build structures again. Maybe before I launch an attack, I should repair some of these damaged vehicles. Oh, heavy tank is still being built. We're still bringing in the money at a reasonable rate, despite the fact we've exhausted all the ore that's anywhere near our base.
Preparing. Unit ready. Building. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
They may be done with their chrono tank attacks. They might teleport in once per area of rubble. I'm not sure.
Waiting order.
If so, I think we've seen the last of them.
Select target. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Preparing.
Just see if I hit anything with a blind attack. I kind of doubt it.
Building.
Okay, they've got a barracks there. They've got AA guns there. Well, that didn't tell me much, but it told me a little.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, wait. No, squish them. Go ahead.
prepared.
Beautiful.
Acknowledged.
Those were not very intelligent rocket soldiers.
Unit ready. Building. Our base is under attack.
What the heck? What's happening? That's the sound of a cruiser. And I can't replace anything that gets destroyed.
Reinforcements.
I stand corrected about no naval attacks. Okay, this is not good.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Unit
At
lost.
once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Wait. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Okay, there we go. Handled.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Reporting.
You need repaired.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Actually,
Reporting.
you and this guy's fairly hurt, and this guy's fairly hurt.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay, I killed somebody. Good.
Unit
Oh, they're harvesting from here now.
Yes, sir.
They do change where they harvest from once you attack them in a certain ore field.
preparing. Building.
Well,
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
we know what to do about that. Interesting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
This guy's a hero.
Unit lost.
Okay, he finally got killed. But man, what a valiant effort.
Unit prepared.
Hello.
Comrade. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Long time no see. Or maybe I've never seen you. You're probably new.
Building.
Don't mind me. This is just a little hazing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ha ha ha.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Oh, what's the matter? Are you upset?
Acknowledged.
You mad?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Excellent. They've rebuilt a lot of tanks, it appears. But I'm destroying them again. We will eventually win the economic war if we keep this up. Oh, turrets, okay. Looks like we're attacking. I hadn't realized we were attacking, but I guess we are. Fine. In we go. Okay, that's cruiser fire. It's not what I want to hear under these circumstances. Or any circumstances, really, except when I'm being the Allies. Okay, get their cruisers, get their naval yard, get all this stuff. You are going to die. Okay, cruiser down. Destroyer down. Finish that. That turret is going to kill all my Tesla tanks. Okay. Seems the base is ours now. Man, that is a heavily fortified base. Just got turrets and camel pillboxes every 2 feet. Gap generators everywhere. Alright, I've had enough of these gap generators. Okay. This is looking promising. We may be in the mop-up phase now. I thought we were pretty much dead after they got my Conyard with that one chrono tank attack, but we may pull out quite the comeback victory. That's always fun when you come back from the brink of defeat. I'm glad I didn't give up. Oh boy, more naval units. When I find their construction area, I really should capture it so I can build a naval yard, and just in case I have to track down and destroy all their naval units to complete the mission. Okay, there's their Conyard and their Chronosphere. Okay, get the turret next. Wow, he actually made it. Now, this is... It doesn't really make sense narratively where I've put this at all, because the entire premise of the last part of the main Soviet campaign is repeatedly attempting and failing to capture the Chronosphere, and obviously we could just capture it here. I don't really have a good solution to this problem, so... Yeah, but this one doesn't really fit narratively. We'll just have to accept that. There are some missions I explicitly am going to do after the main campaign is over for that reason. And I guess this should have been one of them. But oh well. No big deal, really. Like I said, it's relatively easy with the Allied campaign to actually build a narrative with expansion missions. With the Soviet campaign, it's borderline impossible, so it's more of an aspiration. Oh, okay, stop. Capture. Yes. Oh, and now they're selling up. Okay. Well, let's start on a naval yard then. And it's time for the squishing spree. I'm glad they're gentlemanly enough to know that they've lost and to sell everything in charge after you get all their production structures. I always appreciate that.
Cannot deploy here. New construction options.
Awaiting order.
There, just in case they have...
Account.
Okay, they didn't. We win. Pretty tough mission. Pretty fun mission. It's, you know, a fairly standard base building mission in most respects, but it's a difficult one, and the constant chrono tank attacks are kind of the gimmick of that one, and they're a pretty challenging gimmick to deal with. So that's Testing Grounds complete. Next up is going to be another expansion mission before we head back to the main campaign. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.